Hi, John. Homeowners call me, plumbers call me, they need me to interpret the code and they need help with a problem that they're having, and I really enjoy helping them do that. Hi, my name is Rebecca Ames. I'm a plumbing inspector in the Building and Inspection Department for the City of Bloomington. I go to 10 to 12 inspections a day. So this wall will be insulated to protect these water lines from freezing. I do residential and commercial, which includes restaurants, apartment buildings, industrial, the Mall of America. I come in after a plumber has been there, or often the homeowner does their own plumbing. And I come in and I look at the underground plumbing that they've done, I look at the plumbing in the walls, and I make sure that it meets the code and that it's well protected. My first plumbing job was when I was 13 years old. I drilled a sandpoint well with my dad at a cabin. I knew I wanted to work with my hands after I did that. So I became a chef, and I loved it. I loved cooking, but I found that it was not a good lifelong lifestyle and career for me. So at 28, I decided I was going to become a plumber. It took a couple of years to get into the training program. So it was my second career. I started at 30, and it's been great. I'm a great catch, a plumber and a chef. I had worked out of the St. Paul Plumbers Local for 18 years, and I decided that I'd like to become an inspector, so I got all the licenses necessary and started applying for jobs and got a job here. So when I meet other women in the trade, I try to approach them and talk with them and encourage them and find out what trade they're in and where they are in their trade, and just get a conversation going and really encourage them to stick it out. People do drop out. I recently received news that my boots were going to be hung on the Red Wing Wall of Honor. 2 years ago, I was in their store in Red Wing and I saw this wall that they had just created a year before that, and they had about 38 pairs of boots on the wall, and it was really cool to see the boots of all these people that had worked really hard and been successful in their trades, and I thought I'd like my boots up there. I didn't know the process of applying, that there was a submittal process. I just sent my boots in with a letter. So I went back and I submitted a story about my life and my plumbing career. And they already had my boots, which might have been a shoe-in. The significance of the boots hanging on the wall is that these are people who have given a lot to their trade. They've been in the trade a long time. A lot of their boots are worn out, let me tell you. Our boots are a tool, and we get very attached to our boots. We wear them on a lot of jobs. We remember where we wore them, and it's hard to give them up, even to hang them on that wall. We are there to make sure that the city is built well and that people are safe, that it's healthy. We also work for the homeowners, which is a very fun part of my job. I really feel like I'm working for the homeowners, the residents of Bloomington.